This is it. Your big break in the entertainment industry starts right now. It's the ultimate exclusive entertainment industry boot camp from Hollywood, California. Learn television, filmmaking, radio, retail, distribution, manufacturing, marketing, voiceovers, casting, producing, funding, animation, PR, social media, reality shows, and so much more. 3 days, 13 hours a day. Get the facts, not the fluff. Stop faxing, texting, and mailing projects only to get no response. You'll meet the executives, legends, and decision makers of Hollywood up close and in your face. You'll go behind the scenes and watch Hollywood in action. But wait, there's a twist. No registration lines, no boring panels, no speakers running out the side door. It's your up close and personal encounter with the industry you've always wanted. Bring your copywritten scripts, projects, music tracks, ideas, and get the hands-on help you need. But wait, there's even more. The first 40 people who register will receive a getaway to Las Vegas and Hawaii. Registration is open now. Every seat is counted, and they're going fast. A conference of this magnitude sells out in days. You won't find a boot camp like this anywhere. While you're thinking some people are registering, take your vision from your brain to the bank. Log on now and find the other surprise we did not tell you about. You'll be shocked. Go to www.survivinghollywoodtv.com and secure your seat now.
Brother Steve from Hollywood, California, we are so excited. Woo! We are excited. I've got my dear longtime friend with me here today. And the one and only pastor, his name is Chuck Moore, but he's really Pastor Charles Moore. And we're going to talk to him today. We got people watching all across the country, everywhere. Brother Steve is here with my dear friend, Pastor Charles Moore. And he's got a lot of great things to share, a lot of great things to say. Exclusive interview. And guess what? Today, you're going to see the new music video. Pastor Chuck, he's going to share this video with his friends as the world premiere debut happens right now. Brother Steve from Hollywood, California, stay tuned.
From Hollywood.
Yo, DJ,
Are you done mixing yet?
Your DJ has only just begun.
Hello, I'm Bishop T.D. Jakes, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hey, it's LaToya Luckett, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
This is Rance Allen, and you're watching my friend, Brother Steve TV.
Hey, y'all, this is Landry Johnson, and you're watching Brother Steve TV.
Hi, this is Rodney Darkchild Jerkin. This is Chris Tucker. This is Kirk Franklin. And you are watching Brother Steve. You watch Brother Steve. Brother Steve TV. Stay tuned.
From Hollywood, California, you're watching Brother Steve TV.
It's the Praise Jam party, yep, it's going up. Brother Steve, the Sunshine Band, that's what's up. Him and his crew, they really making stations nervous. Brother Steve deliver hits like the Postal Service. Must I remind you of his credentials? Brother Steve, go hard, he go large, he's monumental. That's it, it's over. A finality, call the Paul Bearer, the station's buried in Cali.
360, going hard for the Lord. It's the Praise Jam party. Brother Steve is in charge. For all the hot exclusives and the brand new styles, tune in every week, adjust your radio dial to the most unpredictable show on the airwaves. From the land of the stars to the home of the Braves. We go hard for the Lord. Yeah. It's how we reverence, we don't apologize for it. We go hard.
Well, the one and only Charles Moore is here with me today. You can comment. You can hit us up. I'm going to bring him in right now. We're not going to wait. No, we ain't going to take time. Wait, we ain't got time to be waiting. Sit around. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. All kind of questions and comments and things like that. We're not doing that today. We're going to get in and get this on and let y'all know what's happening, what's going on, all the way from the great state of where it's Brother Steve here. What's up, Doc? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing real good, Doc. Well,
I'm just trying to stay warm.
Well, okay. I know. Okay. Well, it's about 75 degrees here today. So sunshine and bright.
See, that ain't right, man.
You know, about to go outside in the car and roll the windows down, put the tops down, take a little drive real quick.
See, that's not cool, but that's all right.
Okay, Doc. Man, what's going on? We've been a long time. Huh? We've been long time friends for like what, 30 years? No, 35, almost 40.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man. From the days back at KSU.
Kent State
University.
Kent State University.
Right.
And you know what's good about this? You've been playing and a musician, writing, singing songs way back then in the early 80s time.
It's hard to believe, man. You know, it's sometimes it's surreal. I try to put it down, but just you just can't let it go. Like yourself, I remember the days when we were on campus and all you loved was just communication, and staying in there, man. And you know, here we are years later. It just from when I ran into out in California, and you were working with Robert Town, just amazing.
I'm grateful. We still here, Doc. We still doing what we got to do. Want to give a shout out? I know you want to give a shout out to your wife and everything. So, and my dear friend Alvetra Jones, he's watching, he's sharing out there our program right now. I'll let you get your shouts out there, Doc. He's back. We'll wait for him to come back online here real quick so we can give out his shout outs. And I think he may be having, because of the weather there, they may be having internet connection problems. Are you back, Doc? Okay, we're having some internet connection issues. Charles Moore, are you back?
Yep.
Okay. I know the weather is really tough there. It's probably affecting the internet, Doc. Want to get your shout outs out there real quick?
Yeah. Like to say hello, like you said to my wife. Like to say hello to my family, my brothers and sisters back in Akron, Ohio, Charlotte, Carrie, Chris, and Cheryl. My cousin, Mike England. I like to say hello to our ALJ. And all the people who are watching the video.
Man, that's a good thing, man. That's such a wonderful thing, Doc. How long have you been singing? Or let me ask you this first. Describe your music. When people hear your sound, what would they say as you describe your music? Okay, he's back. All right, Doc. So how would people describe your music, Doc? Okay, he's back again. You there?
Okay, there we go. Yep, okay. I'm here.
All right. How would you describe your music?
Well, I would describe music as music that will, and music that is deaf. Everybody, group of people, is for everybody. When I started writing music, I asked people to write music. that. And he did. Can you hear me?
Now we can. I think we have. I may have to have you.
Yeah,
I may have to have you. Your Wi-Fi is really giving us a challenge on today. A whole lot. It's breaking up pretty bad. We may have you log on with your cell phone. You want to try logging on with your cell phone? You want to do that right now while we're on the air?
Can you hold on?
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
try
see if
that.
you can log on. We're gonna have him log on with your cell phone. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this commercial spot. And while he logs on with his cell phone, Brother Steve from Hollywood, California, we'll be right back.
Available now from award-winning producer Brother Steve, The Bonnie Brae House, The Tour. Experience the only DVD of its kind on Earth. Witness the most significant house in modern-day Pentecost. From the mind of William Seymour into the hands of Bishop Charles E. Blake, scholars, saints, and professionals retell the story. See the house, learn the facts, and feel the anointing come right through your screen. From the Bonnie Brae House to your house. Fill us again. The Bonnie Brae House, The Tour. Get your copy today.
There are so many people who want to be in the music industry, and we're going to give you an opportunity that you can get into the entertainment industry as well. Don't forget, we're going to have information today how you can come to our entertainment industry boot camp here in Hollywood, California. Guess what? Charles himself, his friends will be here at our entertainment industry boot camp here in August 2023 from Hollywood, California. If you want to get into the music industry, that'll be all happening at the conference, voiceovers, music, everything at the entertainment industry boot camp in Hollywood, California, August 24th, 25th, 26th. We'll have a website for you. Go to entertainmentindustrybootcamp.com. That's entertainmentindustrybootcamp.com for more details and information. In the meantime, you may want to get into the music business today. Check this out.
This is it. Your big break in the music business starts right now. From award-winning producer, Brother Steve, it's the Music Business Online. The online experience that reveals the secrets the industry didn't tell you. Learn radio, retail, distribution, marketing, manufacturing, publishing, recording, production, legal, and so much more from the legends that shaped the music industry and the professionals that changed the game. Get the facts, not the fluff. Countless hours of information to take your career to the next level. But wait, if you log on right now, you can experience the Music Business webinar absolutely free. It's the only webinar in the world of its kind, with exclusive advice from a surprise special guest, Mega Music Star. It's the meeting you've always wanted, now up close and personal. Stop buying the hype and start selling units. It's themusicbusinessonline.com. Find out before you miss out. Get connected today.
Today, we're going to have an exclusive interview with Charles Moore. Wait for him to come back. But guess what? We're going to be playing the music video as well. The brand new video by Pastor, I call him Pastor, Charles Moore. Until then, you may want to get into voiceovers. Check this out.
Experts say that 73% of household accidents happen in one particular room. Now a pet mouse named Roddy has been flushed down the potty, and he's getting involved with the wrong crowd. From the creators of Shrek, Flushed Away, rated PG.
The only thing harder than making the cheer team is quitting. Cold Case at a special time, CBS Sunday.
Simpsons. Tonight, make a resolution to watch TV's #1 comedy.
What's going on out here?
2.5 Men.
Wait! Take me with you!
The first new episode of the year.
This might have been the worst date of my life.
Did she talk you into putting on one of Mom's dresses while she stole your wallet?
No.
Well, then this wasn't even your worst date this month.
Tonight at 9/8 Central, only CBS.
We're good.
Good stuff.
That's the voiceover class, which is available. You can go to freevoiceoverwebinar.com right now. Go to freevoiceoverwebinar.com right now. Get all the details and information. Many of you want to come to Hollywood to the Entertainment Industry Bootcamp. We'll let you see a sneak peek of what you're going to find out at the Entertainment Industry Bootcamp here in Hollywood.
This is it. Your big break in the entertainment industry starts right now. It's the ultimate exclusive entertainment industry boot camp from Hollywood, California. Learn television, filmmaking, radio, retail, distribution, manufacturing, marketing, voiceovers, casting, producing, funding, animation, PR, social media, reality shows, and so much more. 3 days, 13 hours a day. Get the facts, not the fluff. Stop faxing, texting, and mailing projects only to get no response. You'll meet the executives, legends, and decision makers of Hollywood up close and in your face. You'll go behind the scenes and watch Hollywood in action. But wait, there's a twist. No registration lines, no boring panels, no speakers running out the side door. It's your up close and personal encounter with the industry you've always wanted. Bring your copywritten scripts, projects, music tracks, ideas, and get the hands-on help you need. But wait, there's even more. The first 40 people who register will receive a getaway to Las Vegas and Hawaii. Registration is open now. Every seat is counted, and they're going fast. A conference of this magnitude sells out in days. You won't find a boot camp like this anywhere. While you're thinking some people are registering, take your vision from your brain to the bank. Log on now and find the other surprise we did not tell you about. You'll be shocked. Go to www.survivinghollywoodtv.com and secure your seat now.
That is the entertainment industry boot camp. It's going to be so many great things that's going to be taking place here in Hollywood, California. It's going to be radio. It's going to be television. It's going to be film making, producing, script writing, production, so many things that's going to be taking place. The information is called entertainmentindustrybootcamp.com. That's entertainmentindustrybootcamp.com. We're still waiting for Pastor Charles Moore to log back on. He's actually logging in right now. We see him in the backstage area trying to get set up so we can get him logged in right now. And we're going to go to him as soon as that camera's on and we're ready to rock and roll. Here we go.
Yes.
Pastor Charles, how you doing, Doc?
All right, I'm better now.
All right, we got you connected totally, Doc. We got you connected. We are so glad that you are here with us, Doc. Describe your music to us. What would you say is your music like?
Well, I would say the music is like it's easy to listen to.
Yeah, that's true.
It's inspirational. It's encouraging, and it tells a story. So when you listen to it, the goal is to make you think and put you in another place. Steve, when I asked the Lord about writing music, one of the things I asked the Lord was to bless me to be able to write music that would appeal to everybody and not just a certain group of people. I wanted music to appeal to people all around the world.
Okay.
And so it's funny because whenever I put pen to paper or I pick up my instrument, that music just comes out that way.
Wow.
And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that the Lord allowed me to do it that way. So that's how I would describe my music.
What makes you different? What would you say makes you different as an artist? Maybe turn your phone this way a little bit. See if we can do a landscape. Let's try that real quick.
Landscape.
Let's see if
I'm upside down.
Okay, it won't. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it just right there. How about that? What makes your music different? We've got so many artists out there. You know, you got a smooth sound. It's a really great sound. But what makes your music, you say, different from everybody else out there?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now, Steve. One day I was driving down the road, and when I first did my first project, Divine Direction, I wrote that album to help the Indiana Wish Foundation because they were struggling.
Okay.
And a doctor came to me and asked me for help, and it was a doctor who was treating my son at the time who was struggling with sickle cell carcinoma, kidney cancer. And I was actually working on a project that would be a blessing for the ministry that I was in. But when this doctor came to me and started talking to me about the problems the Wish Foundation had, I decided to change my focus and use that project to be a blessing for the Wish Foundation. One day I was driving down the street And as I was driving down the street, I could hear this voice. I was sitting at the light, at a street light, and I could hear the voice of the Lord tell me, take that project and use it to be a blessing to families at the Indiana Wish Foundation. But I want you to remember this. Your music is no different than anybody else's. It will only go as far as I allow it to go. When I heard that, I said, okay, works for me. So the answer to your question is, it's no different than anybody else's. But the music God gives to me, he gives to me. And hopefully I do it exactly the way he wants it. I believe music is for time and season. It meets people at their need at that point in time in their life.
Correct.
And so I think that's where I'm at with the music that I've written. But there's a lot of good music out there, but God has given me my music and it's for this time and season. And hopefully people will be blessed by it.
Let's give a shout out to your wife and Dawn, your family again. Now we got a great connection. I want to give a shout out to them, and been knowing your wife just as long as I've been knowing you too as well.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Zeta.
Yeah, right, Doc.
Zeta. Yeah. But my wife, Crystal, and then my daughter, Chelsea. And then I want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters, Charlotte, Carrie, Chris, and Cheryl. My cousin, Mike, all of them out of Akron, Ohio. And the ALJ agency with our veteran, my man, my brother from another mother. Yeah. And then Kim Giles, my manager. And then there's one special person that I definitely want to send a shout out to. His name is Terry Drone.
Okay.
Terry Drone, I grew up with him, and he actually would sit and teach me how to play the bass. But I never would have imagined, though, it would have taken from that point off and, had me run off with it. So I want to make sure I send a shout out to that brother.
So we got a new music video out. Tell us about this amazing. I saw it, Doc, and it was shot on a cold day in Akron, Ohio.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, man.
But it was warm on the inside. Tell me about this new music video.
So, man, the music video is centered around a song called "Think of Your Soul," and yes, it was. We did it in Akron, Ohio, and it was so funny, man, because they said, "Hey, you could shoot the video anywhere," and you decided to shoot it here in Akron. And they said, it's cold up here, so we could have went somewhere warm. You better make it hot. Yeah, we came together, shot the video. And the thing that I think you need to know about that video is there's nothing in there that's fake. It's a great storyline, but as we were shooting the video, things became very, very, very real. The tears that you see and the expressions are not expressions of, fake or anything like that. It's real stuff. So the song "Think of Your Soul" is just, it's a song that challenges you to think about how you're living your life and what's important in your life, and also to think about what's going to happen when you leave here.
Let me say this real quick. Let's give a hello and a great God bless you and a shout out to your church and the members out there as well.
Yeah, you know what? I do want to give a shout out to the folks at Divine Direction. Now, one thing you need to know, Steve, I'm not pastoring at church now. I pastored for 20 years, but the Lord gave me my time is up to move on and do this for the season. And then at some point in time, as Donnie McClurkin told me, seasons come and seasons change. So you do this for the season and then realize that the season will change again. So yeah, the folks at Divine Direction has been very, very, very good to me and very supportive. So don't want to forget them either. Thank you for that.
Amen. Awesome. Once a pastor, always a pastor. I'm sure they still calling you for advice and direction every now and then.
Absolutely.
Let's set up this video. What would they experience? What would they hear as we get ready to give the world premiere of this hot new video by Chuck Moore? Tell us about the video. Like, what they're going to see, what they're going to experience.
Well, what they're going to experience is they're going to experience music that's from the heart, that's God-given, and they're going to have an experience that's going to challenge them to think of their soul and something else too. Since I like funk and I like ballads, the Lord told me change the message, not the style. So hopefully you get where I'm coming from. So it is what God has given. So what they'll experience is hopefully something that will encourage their hearts.
Chuck Charles Moore and the Faithful Few. Here's the world premiere of the new music video.
Hey, to you.
All right. We just want to give you a sneak peek. We can't show you everything because y'all know we can't do that. We just want to give you a sneak peek of the new music video. Pastor Charles, this thing is awesome. It's off the chain. We love it. And I like the clarity and how good it is. And you know, the lady sitting there, and this is real life going on. Talk about that, what they're experiencing right now.
Yeah. So here's the thing behind it, bro. The concept is that there is a young lady who is experiencing alcoholism, and the alcohol has overtaken her, and you know, she's got to find her way out of it, and so the video shows her laying in the bed, and she just can't say no to the alcohol, and she's drinking it, and it's ruined her life. And so she happens to be sitting there, and she sees the an advertisement that comes across the TV screen, and it shows my face, and it shows that there is a concert that's going on.
Yeah.
And so her thing was, after seeing it, she decided maybe she put the alcohol bottle down and make her way to the church. And so she makes her way to the church. There is I don't want to tell it all, but there's another scene in there where it is a guy who, you know, runs into some hard times, and is, you know, he's stuck up in a hotel. He's broke, and many people can relate to it. They can relate to it. And I think that's a little bit of it right there.
Yeah.
And he's at odds with his wife. And she tells him he can't come home until he can give her the 3 months rent to help her out with the kids. And so he's at the end of his road too. And he has an eviction notice himself. So he can't pay child support to help her. And so at the end of the day, he then makes his way to the church because somebody, I don't know who, but he happens to be in a hotel room, and somebody slides something under his door to tell him, you know, maybe you need to make your way down here to the church to check something out. And so at the end of the day, they make their way to the church, and it was just a powerful, powerful, powerful thing. And you know what? People deal with that stuff every day in life, man.
Every day.
Tell
me about
every day.
Let's talk about the producers of this wonderful videos. Give a shout out to them as well.
Absolutely. I'm glad you brought that up too. Shea Entertainment Group. They're out of Atlanta. Her and her team, they were just wonderful to work with. They're a group of young folks. There's just, you know, they're very creative. And Shea, the owner of the company, actually, she's a preacher's kid. so she could really relate to what it was that we were doing. And their team came to Ohio, and they went to town. The video guy, his name is Jake. We call him Lone Wolf. I was very grateful for him because he travels all over the world, and he just came in. He'd run over to Greece and then came back. Was in California, then shot over to Ohio, and did his thing in Ohio, then turned around and left. And it was they did a great job. But I also want to say something too, man. I want to send a shout out to the Pavilion of Praise Church, because we did the video at the Pavilion of Praise Church, and actually my brother's the pastor of that church.
Oh,
and yeah, he's a pastor of that church, and they showed some serious love to us coming in, and we just had a wonderful time. So he's a pastor of that church in Akron, Ohio, off of Waterloo Road.
Man, what a blessing. Where can people find your music? Where can people find your stuff as we wrap up our interview? Let people know how they can reach you, and let's go from there.
Well, all you have to do, the easiest way to reach me is go to my website, charlesmoorepraise.com. charlesmoorepraise.com. If you go there, you can find all of our music. You can find some of my books that I've written. Give It Up Is Not an Option, Standing on the Word of Adonai. And you can from my website, you can go to all of the social media platforms and streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify, and all of that. So it's one-stop shop, and you can also keep up in terms of what it is that we're up to. And we're also excited because next month we'll be in the Bahamas performing, doing a concert there. So excited about that. So some good stuff.
Man, I saw you live in concert in Seattle, Washington. I just sat there and just put my head back and said, "Oh my gosh, off the chain, awesome!" And then son, Doc, you're making it happen. You're doing great things, man.
Well, Doc, hey, it's all I can say is it's divine direction. It's divine direction. It's the good Lord keeping His promise to my mother from years ago, and just reminding me of who I am in Him. And I'm very humbled. When I don't say those as empty words, but I'm very humbled at this point in time in my life to be able to serve the Lord the way He's allowed me to, with the gifts that He's given to me. And hopefully we bless the world, because that's the goal. Bless the world.
Man, you're doing great things. Beautiful job. Charles Moore, right here with Brother Steve. If you like it, share the video, share the interview. Doc, stay there with us. We'll be right back. From Hollywood, California, Brother Steve, have a great night and a great week.
We go That's how we rep the price, we don't apologize for. And I work with a producer. We can take your record and make it a break and make no mistake.